Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Welcome back to Elmcreek, episode 7 here in Farming Simulator 22. Today we're going to be expanding our main farm yard. We're also going to be building some new sheds, and we're going to buy some new fields for crops as well. This is not a how-to for your farm building or anything like that, but I will be showcasing the build mode, placeables, and the fence building tool. So if you like videos like this or just want to see more Farm Sim 22 stuff in general, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss daily Farm Sim videos here on the channel. All that out of the way, let's get right into it. So first things first, we need to talk about our goals and kind of what I want to do. So as you know, we are basically full everywhere. I've even got stuff parked around outside of buildings, and that's just not gonna cut it. In real life, this would not be good for farms. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna buy all of this land that you see right here, 48, 49, 50, and 51. We've already got 47, I believe it is right here. The furthest field down there at the end, for now, I'm going to make that a crop field. However, right here, field number 50, so that's 51. Right here, we're going to place some buildings down, add some trees, some fences, make it all nice and good. Oh yeah, and then we got to move all our equipment. And that's it. That's all we're going to be doing today. However, it's going to take a while, so we should probably get started. Here we are, and here's our crop setup. And as you can see, we've got field 47 already, but we need to buy the rest of these as well. So buy that, yes please. Let's go ahead and buy that as well. And we will buy that. Unfortunately, I don't think you can own the land in the middle, which is pretty annoying. I like it when you can own literally everything. Makes things nice and easy. Maybe one day we'll get an update for that, but as of right now, nothing. But we've got this at least, and that's good enough for me. So we've got that. Now the next thing we need to do is we kind of need to get started with some crop work. What we're going to be doing is lime or subsoil, lime fertilize, or lime fertilized subsoil. We're going to roll, rock pick, and then fertilize again. So let's do it. Yeah, one thing I forgot to do was fertilize the rest of these fields. As you know, we got 3 fields on our main farm. This one right here is actually going to be set up into one big field later on. But for now, we kind of have to get this done. As you can see, we do have a lime spot kind of down through the middle as well. I don't know what happened there, but whatever, you know. I'm not even going to try to pretend I know what's going on here. I'm just going to get some fertilizer down into here. Then we got to put some lime in it. And this is the area out here where we're going to be doing our farm. So the field that we're in right now, this is actually going to be where the new farm buildings are. So we're going to kind of skip a couple and then put them in here. Also, I was in Miss Silly P's live stream just a few minutes ago, and I didn't know this. If you're on PC or Xbox or maybe you're on PlayStation, all you have to do is hit L1 or your left bumper and the select button. If you're on PlayStation, that's going to be the center pad. And boop, pulls this up. Build mode. You don't even have to go into... I didn't know that. How cool is that? Why didn't nobody tell me this? That's awesome. That is really, really cool. I am digging it. All right, let's see if I can do this without completely causing trouble, because this will be where we want to do some work. So there's that, nice and good, and we will hire a worker right here. So maybe they'll do a little bit better job than I do. After the lime comes the solid fertilizer, so we get our first fertilizer state down in there. This is actually the Amazon fertilizer spreader. I decided to go ahead and buy this. It's got a massive, absolutely massive spread. It's like, what is that, 30-some, 40 meters, something like that. It's pretty ridiculous. We're going to be able to do this in about a pass and a half, something like that. And then we'll come through with a subsoiler. One thing to note, at least on this John Deere right here, the 7810, is heavy. It's real heavy. This had a 750 kilogram weight on the front. I had to buy 1,000, and I'm not even sure 1,000's good enough. I might have to buy something a little bit bigger. Since we're subsoiling and having some fun, I decided to pick up something a little bit bigger than, well, that. That gets stuff done. Well, it's 4 meters, but this is 8. It requires like 3 or 4 times the horsepower. It's ridiculous. But the good thing is, I could take this, pop it out at 8 meters, get the same job done at the same speed, but twice as fast. And because we bought the T8 the last episode, we could do this too. So drop it down, hire the worker, and it's all good. Look at that. Twice as fast, and that is the perfect amount of horsepower. 435 horsepower, 435 required. Before we do anything further, because we're about to start building, we need to save our game. if we do something, if we mess up, if we make the wrong move, we are slam out of luck. So we want to make sure that we are ready to go. All right, so that field's getting done, and we need to get this field done. Now, it does slope kind of from top down a little bit, so what I'm going to do is kind of use this area as a flat tool. Man, got a frog stuck in my throat this morning. So let's take this area, and let's just start getting it kind of flattened out. So let's go over to landscaping. We're in here right now. We've got 4 different options. We have raise and lower, we have level, soften, and slope. I want to go with level, and because this is going to be kind of squared off, let's go in a square and let's make it about as large as possible. So let's just start right here and press and hold and kind of just go left with it. Now it looks like that's bringing it down just a little bit. I'm not sure if I want it to be that low or not. Maybe we'll take from the center right here. Take that. As you can see, maybe the money is going away real fast. It doesn't do it that quick either, which is something that a lot of people have mentioned and said something about. This tool doesn't work very fast. All right, just nice and easy, pressing and holding, coming across. I am using a mouse. This makes it a lot easier. In Farm Sim 19, using a mouse, you really didn't need to that much for the build mode. However, you use a console and be totally fine. However, in Farm Sim 22, I have found that using a mouse is way easier. I'm not going to go much further past this point right here, just basically because this whole area up through here slopes. I mean, even right here, we're really getting some slope action going on. So I'm going to place the buildings down, and then we're going to make everything nice and pretty. So let's start with our buildings. Which ones are we going to go with? Let's click over here. We got our buildings. The first one that we're going to place down is going to be the second one right here. This building right here. What we're going to do is we're going to spin it. We're going to have it facing this way. And then we're going to place it about right in here. Not right there. That's going to give us a great place to, well, have the building. Plus, we can place something here. And eventually down the road, we might be able to place another building here or something like that. Just trying to take advantage of all of the space that we can. The hardest part here is going to be getting it square. So I'm actually going to line up a couple different spots. I'm going to start here and see if I can line that up. There we go. And then line up the workshop area. And those should be pretty squared off. As you can see, there is a little bit of hangover over here, which I'm not that excited about, but I think this is fairly straight. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you see something that I don't? Oh yeah, I love the inside of this shed, by the way. This is quite, I mean, it's got to be my favorite shed, if not one of my favorite sheds that are base game. So let's get this. Oh, the workers are fighting each other. Got them. All right, let's place it down. Maybe we'll come a little bit further away from the side. Boom. All right, so there's one. Real quick, before I do anything else, we should probably draw the road right here. So let's get that. Let's go back into landscaping. We're going to go into painting, and let's go into gravel. Now, the unfortunate part here is I can't make this pretty. So what I'm going to have to do is this. Now, check this out. This is going to be kind of cool. So I'm going to take my grass painting tool, right? I'm going to find one that's about the same size, so about like that. And then I'm going to try and line it up right there-ish. Maybe not so much. Well, anyway, let's take this. I'm going to see if I can paint down. Yeah, that's working. Paint down. All right. We finished this. Hang on. All right, we got to there. Now we want to paint grass on top of this. And we'll go into plants. We've got our grass tool here. We're going to try and make this. Yeah, just like that. Just kind of finding my spot and clicking down on it every time. So about like that. That's good. And if we go over to the sides any, that's fine, because I'm going to come back through here later on and really give this thing the beans. So we've got our grass painting tool coming down through there. Just fine. Now we need to create these little tracks in the middle. There's a couple different ways you could do this. I'm going to attempt to do this the hard way, which is going to be placing down little gravel paths like this. This is going to be super tedious and is going to take me forever, might be an understatement here. Let's see if I can get all the way down through here without making this too bad. Not too shabby. DJ did a good job. And now let's come back through. They're a little large in some spots. You know, don't worry about that. And then we'll come across and we'll see if we can do the same thing and keep some grass down the center. That's going to be the hardest part. Oy. You know, it doesn't look perfect, and that's probably for the best. There we go. So now that's how that looks. It's definitely not perfect, but that could have gone a whole lot worse. I did switch over to a different tool, and the different tools seem to work a little bit easier. Now you can see this has dirt in it as well, so I'm going to try and attempt to do that as well. So we've got animal mud, asphalt, dirt, stuff like that. So I'm going to try and kind of make this look like this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it look quite right or not. Yeah, this isn't going to look great. Well, my road definitely sticks out like a sore thumb, but it's not awful. It almost looks like they used a different texture. It was like a road path texture versus what I used, which was just straight up gravel. I don't think I'm going to be able to replicate that at all. So you know what? I'm not even going to try. Let's jump out of here real quick. Let's get another save because I'm really happy with the way everything turned out. There's that. And now let's go back into build mode and let's see if we can find some areas to put some more stuff down. So I do like this building a lot. Like, oh no, I placed that building down without painting it red. No. Wait, hang on. Can I change the color of it? Back cell, no back. I don't think. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, guys. I'm gonna rip the garage. I need to paint it red. There we go. Painted it red. Ooh, it kept the yeah. Look at this. I'm just gonna place it back down where it was. Woo! I wish I could make the HUD go away because that's really in the way. Yeah, there's much better ways that I think the HUD could have been done, but that's beside the point. All right, so there's that. Let's go and get this building. Let's change it to red, and now we got to find a place to put this. Now, originally my thought was, oh, I'll just put it here. We'll have the two buildings beside each other. Well, I think that might make getting in and out of here a little bit more tricky. So I thought about maybe putting it over here instead, possibly in the middle, but I also thought about turning it and putting it like right here. Now, if I put it here, I've got room to get in and out on both sides, and we could smooth everything out as well. Plus, we come in and out right here, right onto the side of the road. So we might do that. Let's give it a little bit of room and boop, put it down. Cool. So now I think the only thing left to do is maybe put something over here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really like that. I'm not a fan of the solar thing. Hey, smaller shed. Yo, this will be perfect, like right there. Let's change it to red. And then let's go around. So we got three little doors right there. Put this here. Ooh, maybe get this lined up. That'd be a good idea. And then go boop. There we go. That's not bad, guys. That's not bad at all. Let's go into landscaping. Let's do some softening and get some of this area around to look decent. We'll come through, soften all that up, soften all that up. We need to zoom in a little bit so I make sure that I'm not getting in the way there. Oh, yeah. One of the cool things about the soften tool that's different from Farming Simulator 19 is in here we can use the soften tool and it won't mess with any of the fields. So I could come in the middle of this field, hit soften, and it would just kind of bring everything into each other, which is really, really cool. Like, that's a feature that I would have killed for in Farm Sim 19, but unfortunately, it was never there. You see that? Look at that. is just kind of softening it, bringing it all in together. We're coming through here, soften all this together. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go with a much larger. That way we bring all of this land in together. Please? It's not doing it over there. I think because I don't own that land. Yeah, definitely because I don't own that land. All right, I'll make this a little bit smaller. See if I can bring this into itself. We'll find out. All right. I'm super happy about that. Let's go ahead and save the game again. And then now let's get in with a little bit of fence tool. This is a tool that I know a lot of you guys are super excited about. Of course, we have our fences right here, and we've even got like gates and stuff like that. Now, I don't want to worry too much about doing gates, but I do want to put a couple fences down. I think the fences would look nice. Nice, bright, white fences coming through here. This one, maybe I'll come out to like here, something like that. I don't know. Let's give it a try. So we'll click where we want it, which is right there. And then we'll come out maybe to about right here. I think that'll be cool. Let's make sure it's straight. Yeah. Boop. Hey, and then we'll hit the escape button and it will take it away. So now we have a white fence right there. And it looks like it's supposed to be there. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Let's go ahead and click into that. And then we'll bring out to here all the way down because we don't have any doors on the back side of this. So that makes things a little bit easier for us. And I tell you what, I might want to do something on the back side of this building. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this to right here-ish. There we go. And then, well, it collides with another thing. I want to put it there, but I don't want to be too far. Okay, so we'll just do like that. Hey, now that looks cool. That looks awesome. There's still a lot more areas around here and a lot more room that I want to do stuff with, but I don't want to get carried away, especially with the fences right now, because there is a lot of room here where things need to pull in, turn around, things like that. So you want to give it as much possibility and room as possible. I think next maybe we'll add a couple trees just to make it look nice. And then I think we might kind of pull it for then. Maybe put a tree here. This looks nice. Yeah, right about there. That's good. We'll put some grass over there. I know I said maybe thought about doing something back around the backside of this building, but I think the thing I'm going to do around the backside of this building is trees, just to make it look homey, nice, kind of something like that. So let's kind of bring this into here just a little bit. I think a tree right there would do us good. And then maybe we'll put two more because there is a walkway back here with a door. I'm not sure if that'll work or not, but there we go. Stick another one there and stick another one there. Those are looking nice. Maybe some bushes, something like that. I don't even know what kind of bush this is, but I like it. Let's put one there and we'll put another one right there. That's looking good. Yo, I like this. This is neat. I could actually make this look cool instead of, you know, kind of the way it is. Ooh, let's put a parking spot back here. You want to do that real quick? Let's go into painting. Let's go gravel because we definitely want to make this gravel. I think the gravel really brings out the area itself. Actually, let's just make this big so I can just like click one down. Nice, there we go. Bring this out to the road, just like so. Looking good, looking good. I could have done better. We'll bring this down just a little bit so at least there's some grass or something there. There we go. That's good. Plants. Paint some grass. Make it look good enough, I guess. Good enough. All right. About like that. That's good. So now we've got a doorway there and we've got a way in too, which is cool with me. A nice little homey area right there. I know it's on concrete. I'll come back through and change that. You know, but at least for now, it's something. Looks better than nothing. This area is going to grow over time, so I'm not really too concerned about it. For now, it will work a-okay. Does look like there's a few areas here that were not subsoiled, so I'm going to come back through with subsoil. I need to roll this as well, and it doesn't look like we got any rocks out of this, which, good or bad, however you want to look at that. Either way, totally cool. Before we get ready and seed, I want to show you guys inside these buildings, because these are magnificent. Look at this. Look at this big old building. Let's see, lights. I never remember where to turn the lights on. Is this it? that's a door. All right, well, let's open that back up. Yeah, there's a bunch of lights in here. I have no idea. I'm sure you guys know how to turn them on. Spam it in chat. I'm not sure. We can work on a vehicle, so that is nice. We got 2 ways in, it looks like, on this one. So we got 1 door here on the side. That's going to be perfect. Probably build another little fence right outside here. Make that a nice little natural area. I did show this one off before, but we got 3 doors. It's probably where I'm going to park my tractors. Something like that. I like those sheds. And then back into this one because it's awesome. Probably put a lot of equipment in this one. And then this right here, I'm planning on putting some vehicles or you know, more like drivable stuff. There's a lot more doors in here, so a lot less easy areas to park stuff. But if it's a vehicle, it's a lot easier to move out of the way. So these are going to be way too big for what we've got right now. One thing I have found, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of sheds kind of for smaller farms. It's a lot of big stuff like this. Now, I'm cool with that. But, yeah, we're going to have to work to fill this up. That's for darn sure. But I'm sure I will figure it out. But we'll have to figure that out next time because that is going to be it for today's video from Elmcreek. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you do, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. If you've got any ideas of stuff that you think would be really cool to do on this series, or maybe there's just something that you want to see me do that I haven't done yet, or maybe I did this farm build all wrong, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.